Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Virtues to Happiness series. Chapter 11 is called Patience Once More. The three types of patience: one, waiting for a particular good or for an event to happen. We never have to wait for anything because we literally, at every moment in our lives, could be doing something noble or productive. If we're stuck thinking about what we do not have, it will hinder the opportunities and gifts that we do have. No one can stop you from doing the good at every and any moment. By doing something productive at every moment, our minds are distracted from what we are waiting for, and we are advancing in what we can actually do in the present moment. Number two, enduring difficulties and tribulations for the sake of a greater good. When we encounter great difficulties or challenges, it is best to endure them for the sake of love, otherwise we'll grow bitter and develop a hardened heart. If we look beyond the murky tunnel that we may be in and live the virtue of patience, we will eventually prosper. Number three, finishing a task or project. To complete our ordinary duties, we need to perform each part, one step after another, step by step, until we have reached completion. If we accomplish the little things with love and hard work, then the big things will naturally fall into place. The best people in life are oftentimes the most patient. Wisdom and maturity are the characteristics of those who are patient, because they are not taken off course when circumstances are unfavorable. A patient person does not get upset when things go wrong or when things do not go their way. The virtue of patience helps us to be calm and to think clearly, especially under particularly adverse circumstances. A patient person does not take things personally when someone is angry with them, but thinks calmly and with reason. We can overcome impatience by making the best use of our time. If you wish to achieve balance in daily life, you need to spend time contemplating, being with family and friends, working and studying. If we focus on what we are supposed to be doing, then we'll not only be less impatient, but much more alert to our tasks at hand. The fruit of patience is a tranquil spirit, and that peace comes from facing inevitable trials, whether physical or immaterial. Try applying patience to your life from the very first moment of your day. Carry forth and live the virtue throughout the day. And in the evening, make a personal self-evaluation and ask yourself, in what areas of my life can I be more patient? What am I going to do to be more patient? We all need to be patient with others and to be patient with ourselves so that we can become the virtuous people that we need to become in order to achieve the good. Patience is not an easy virtue. Everyone knows this. Living this virtue, like all the others, can fit into the easier said than done category. One area of patience that is important to keep in mind is the essential aspect of trust. If our trust in our loved ones is lacking and we refuse to grab onto the virtue of hope, then it is understandable why our relationships may grow sour. In order to have patience, we must believe that the particular situation that we are in can indeed get better. Everything may collapse, fall apart, and crumble into little pieces. But if we remain firm and stout-hearted, we will not fail. The only real failure is when we throw in the towel and give in to giving up. In life, as we all know it, nothing is guaranteed. In a mysterious way, our faults and failings can be turned into something positive if we change our ways, have a proper outlook, and begin again. The most important battle in life is the battle of the here and now. Many people give up and lose patience because they fail to understand people, situations, events in the greater scheme of things. It is as if they are looking for a masterpiece painting from a centimeter away from their face. Of course, it does look strange until you step back and see the entire painting for what it really is. We sometimes need to metaphysically step back so we can see reality. If you do not endure the little annoyances and obstacles of each day, then that would be the equivalent of letting pawns on the side of your chessboard to be consumed, And without those pawns, your king is exposed to danger and thus can very easily be in a very perilous situation. A person with great experience and maturity will be thankful for all the difficulties and understands that good can come from amidst all the difficulties and tribulations in life. Some good ways to live the virtue of patience better. Number 1, start by being completely honest with yourself, even if it's super embarrassing and maybe painful, i.e., put the hydrogen peroxide on that wound. Number 2, take the bull by its horns. Do not live in fantasy land of what should be or could have been. Face up to reality. Be brave and you will be free. Number 3, do not think I will suffer forever, but take things one day at a time. Work intensely and mortify yourself in reality, keeping a tight schedule, forgetting about yourself, and serve the others. In order to find yourself, you must kill your ego. Living patience is like Wing Chun, the Chinese martial arts. You must be like bamboo, firm but flexible. If you tense up, you will be ineffective in defending yourself and in attacking your opponent. If we want to stand firm, we must be firmly planted on the ground, which is analogous to being firmly planted in truth. Like the nature of bamboo and Wing Chun, we must know how to redirect and channel the strikes of the enemy. Bamboo plants know how to sway in times of strong winds. Bamboo plants know how to sway in times of strong winds. A Wing Chun martial artist does not fear a stronger opponent, but channels the strikes, protecting the center line. In life too, we need to protect the center line of our being, which is our heart. We must not let our victory swell to our mind, nor let our contradictions sink to our heart, center line. In Wing Chun, each move is carefully made, and no move is done without a particular purpose. In pursuit of acquiring the virtue of patience, we must not try to cut corners or attack rashly. One who does will be easily defeated. Our enemies would love for us to be perturbed and to fight in a wild and savage manner, but no. What we must do is to live the virtue of humility, and that is like Wing Chun, to put our hands up in the right position and in precise angles. In living the virtue of patience, or any virtue for that matter, we must keep in mind that a grand master can just as easily be knocked out as an inexperienced fighter if one does not stay on the alert and on guard at all times. Be patient and don't lose heart. Thank you.